What is up, my good people? It's your boy Suavee back at you with another Street Fighter 6 video. The character guide just dropped for C.Viper. Very, very excited. So let's go through, let's analyze, and see what we can learn together here. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so C.Viper is a character that confuses opponents with crafty mobility and overwhelms them with an offense that incorporates her high jump. Yeah, in Street Fighter 4, she depended on that high jump, you know, canceling out of her high jump and all that good stuff. So no brainer that it's going to be a big key in Street Fighter 6. All right. The array of devices she has at her disposal lets her attack from a distance and close gaps quickly with moving attacks. These mark her as a character with a deadly offense. Yeah, makes sense. A lot of things to close the distance, all that good stuff. She is able to dictate the pace of the fight by incorporating feints and high jumps into her offense. So, yeah, you got to kind of respect what the opponent is doing. You know, you kind of got to be on your toes, you know. She's going to depend on her feints, her high jump, you know, positioning, cross up, like the whole nine is there. But let's continue. Look at all that, just that fast. You gotta think about so much, man. All right, Thunder Dash. All right, so delivering an electric shock to an opponent using a special gadget hidden in C.Viper's gloves. The strength of the input will determine the angle and the distance traveled. So is this like her Thunder Knuckle? Yeah, that looks like her Thunder Knuckle from Street Fighter 4. So they gave it a new name. The light and medium versions will thrust forward while attacking. This makes them good for controlling space and for combos. Okay, so you can combo into it. Dope, dope. Now the heavy version jumps into the air while attacking. So yeah, making it your go-to anti-air. Yep. Cool. Comes out quick as a wink and can combo from light attacks, but can be countered if blocked, so careful use is recommended. So it's not safe on block. Each version can transition into tracer combination. It will use a stock of drive gauge, but you'll be rewarded with more damage. Use it when you know you'll hit. Okay, so you want to confirm into that, and yep, uses 1 bar. Okay. That's pretty dope. A cute little trick is to perform a feint just as the move is being performed. Mix in real attacks with feint to keep your targets on their toes. So I guess they're saying even on block, it's good to feint sometimes. Oh man, yeah, they're gonna oh my god. You're gonna have to respect it. And then just from what we saw from the trailer, she can combo off of landing and hitting her feints too. She gonna be a problem. Overdrive covers more ground than the light and medium versions, making it easier to use. Okay. Can you extend off of it too? They didn't cover that. Okay, so it travels further than medium version with less risk on top of additional damage. Consult with your drive gauge handler on how to use it effectively. Not seeing the extension though. All right, burning kick. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a demon. Scorch the opponent with a flaming kick using a special gadget hidden in C.Viper's shoes. Useful for controlling space, surprising your opponent, or for use in combos. The light, medium, and heavy versions all travel varying distances. Ascertain the distance between you and your opponent before performing this move. Yeah, because you don't want to whiff, obviously. Yeah, you definitely don't want to whiff. You won't be counterattacked even if it's blocked. So use it in conjunction with regular moves to hit with just the tip of the attack. So all of them are plus? Hey, so you want to be going to burning kick quite often. When the attack hits, use a stock of drive gauge to follow up with knuckle pursuit or double burn. Okay, that looks like knuckle pursuit. And then that's double burn when she does the kick. If an attack hits, Knuckle Pursuit will combo naturally, making it a fitting end. Okay, so you want to end your combos with that one. If the attack is blocked, follow up with double burn so that you can move first and continue on the offensive. So double burn is plus on block, but if you do the knuckle one, I done already forgot the name of it, but if you do the other one, it's potentially not plus on block, or you may not can be punished. We'll have to just see. Now in overdrive, leap forward while hitting multiple times. It comes out faster and has more range, giving it better combo potential. Okay, makes sense. Again, not seeing the extensions off of the EX versions. All right, aerial burning kick. Burning kick performed in the air, useful for using the momentum of your jump to launch an offensive. Yeah, so she would get in. You know, you could try an anti-air and whatnot, and that delay that she just did will screw you all up. Light version drops you straight down, while the medium and heavier versions maintain your jump momentum. Use this knowledge to truly screw around with your opponent's radar. Bruh. She is going to be a problem. And you know we're going to try her out. we got to try out all of, you know, the DLC and whatnot. Look at that cross up right there. Performing the heavy version immediately after a high jump can be potent. Ambush opponents from afar or unleash it at close range and attack them from behind. So I guess the heavy version naturally can put you behind them, depending on how close you are. Well, there's the answer to that question. You're going to have to try and, I guess, perfect parry her. All right. It descends with the same trajectory as the heavy version. Oh, this is the overdrive. But with more damage output. Use it when you need to squeeze out every last drop of damage. Hey. Seismic hammer. Alright. Send shockwaves through the ground using a gadget hidden in C.Viper's gloves. Useful for controlling space and in combos. It can also be cancelled using a high jump. So this is where she hits the ground. She spikes the ground. Various distances can be covered, but she also can feint it as well. One of her go-to moves, definitely in Street Fighter 4. Clench those cheeks. Hey, yo. Clench those cheeks, bad guys, because this baby can send shockwaves from a distance. The attack point is determined by whether you use light, medium, or heavy. Either aim for an opponent directly or when predicting their next move. So this is good for like anti-zoning, somebody trying to approach as well. Yeah, this is gonna be very, very useful. Yep. Man, it's like I know this. You can also cancel the attack by performing a feint if you anticipate them jumping to avoid the hammer. Feint an attack to nail them to the ground. Overdrive. Attack comes out faster, making it good for surprise attacks and comboing for medium attacks. So you can combo into it. Woo! That would have used the extra drive, though, because it did the extension. All right, the high jump. High jump consumes one stock of drive gauge. This is interesting. But can be used in the blink of an eye. Use it after a normal attack or seismic hammer to give you the kind of mobility other fighters would die for. Throwing slugs at Zangief and Sagat, I see. Interesting. So you really got to manage your drive. For example, you could perform seismic hammer into high jump, then quickly unleash an aerial burning kick, then connect with the combo if it hits, or continue on the attack if it's blocked, because burning kick is plus. Woo, boy. The pressure is going to be real. High jump can be activated directly after all normal attacks except crouch and heavy kick. Too tough for you? Heh, no one said that the game was easy. Time to get more training in. Wow. Wow. Yeah, man, your cross-ups, your cross-up DPs is going to have to be on point, which I suck at. Focus force. All right, produce a protective... Oh, this is what I was curious about. All right, produce a protective barrier in front of you. Absorb an opponent's strike attack or release the button to perform the attack. It can be canceled while held with a forward dash. All right, let's see it in action. This is an attack I love to save for when the time is right. It has armor properties, which means you can take a hit and return the favor. Oh my god. So do you just have to hold that? Can you throw her? If you hold down the attack, the armor time is also extended, and you'll be in a more advantageous situation afterwards. This is best used when you know a big attack's coming. So Zangief, when you charging up this swing, Marisa and whatnot, I wonder if this one is going to beat it out. You know how many people are going to spam this like in the corner? You try to get out. You know, this is good for like when people are trying to pressure you. And then the amount of people that are just going to start the match off with a high jump burning kick. I'm going to be one of them. Wow. How much drive gauge does that take? That's got to take drive, right? One more thing. You can dash forward while holding the attack. This will let you find openings to close the gap or absorb a projectile and then rush in. Oh my god. Oh man, the timing for absorbing attacks is faster. This is the overdrive, and damage is pumped up. Look for a chance to score a punish counter to get a huge return on the investment. So this beats DI. This beats DI as well. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. You can stop their pressure with this. Hey boy, you know we need that limit decoupler. Push C.Viper's heels to near overload before attacking. You could perform high jumps or special attacks follow-ups for a short time after this without using drive gauge. Oh, this is the what is this? The level 1 install? So this is your ride or die when it comes to anticipating an attack, anticipating an opponent's jump or closing out combos. After the attack, my gadgets, performance will be boosted, so you won't need to rely on drive so much. All right, so she activates it, gets some damage. That's a nice little chunk of damage. There's the install, and it's on a timer. So now you're not using you're not using drive gauge now. Ooh boy. So you're gonna want to use that level 1 pretty often. You can use a high jump or follow-up attack even while in burnout, but the rest of the timer will be used in exchange. Pick your timing carefully to have a chance to get out of a bind. So you're burnt out, but now you don't need the drive gauge, but you only get one time to do it. Interesting. Mission complete. Oh, this is I thought it was over. This is a move. All right, an attack that makes full use of C.Viper's gadgets. A highly versatile move, useful in combos or for turning the tables on your opponent. Is this level 2? Oh nah, that's level 3. Okay, this attack has invincibility built into it, so use it to turn the tables when you're being pressed. It's also good technique to close out combos from an overdrive technique if you're looking for more damage. Oh, never mind. That's level 2. I said level 3. That's level 2. The cinematic just looked crazy. Man, she looks so good. Alright. Hard Luck Rejector. Here come level 3. Lift your opponent high into the air before driving them into the ground. Useful in combos or for turning tables on your opponents from short range. So level 2 is invincible. Is level 3. When you need that big win, this is the asset you want on your side. You're guaranteed huge damage from this, and it works well as a combo ender. Hey. Out here snuffing you and then smashing your face into the ground. Yeah, I wonder if it's invincible though. Hey. Oh, that's the CA version? Ooh! Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Probably one of the best CA enders in the game right there. So it looks like C.Viper is going to be very technical. Just like I said, you know, in the last video, they're bringing over that technical aspect, you know, from Street Fighter 4. I think naturally with just Street Fighter 6's system, she will be a bit easier to play than she was in Street Fighter 4, especially not having to rely on like link combos and whatnot as much. You have the drive rush and all of that good stuff. But drive rush may not be your best bet. Like, I know I'm guilty of, like, on block pressing, you know, drive rush and whatnot into like throw. I'm definitely guilty of doing that. But now, you know, if you can kind of train your brain to not do that, you can, you know, hit a move on block and then go into the, you know, the burning kick, you know. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. You're using your drive meter differently now, you know. Like, now it's more so in conjunction with her moves versus more so like extending like your combos so much, you know. Like, are you gonna have that option? Is it gonna give you more damage? Yes, but you're gonna have to balance out when you want to do certain moves, you know. So I think it's gonna come down to what's the most optimal thing, what gives you the most damage and all that good stuff. But I'm looking forward to it, you know. Different aspect. I think C.Viper is going to shake things up. And just depending on just how technical she is and how hard she is to play will definitely determine how often we see her, not only in rank, but also in tournaments, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I definitely, you know, just like I do with all the DLC characters, I look to try and get them to master rank, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with C.Viper. Looking forward to it. She comes out in about 2 weeks. So yeah, man. That's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button. We are at 4,000, you know, 15 in that teen range as far as subscribers, looking to make that push to 5K. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you like this content. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Be safe. Peace.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, they just spawned me.
Jumped out, run and jump.
Right next to them.
Oh, I'm down.
One shot, one shot. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You going for a ride. You going for a ride right here.